Hi there, it's Rachel from Sage. How are you today? So today is super budget Australian makeup first impression, first try on day. And I've just taken this one out of the packet, just the cardboard card, hanging style packaging. And today I'm going to be putting on All Mud MUD, Makeup Design that stands for, which is a brand that's available in Australia at Woolworths. And I got a lot of these products from Cosmetic Capital as well, because my Woolies doesn't have the full range. So I'm just putting on, for the first time, the lip gloss onto my lips first, just to give them a bit of moisture, because it's very dry and windy here at the moment. It has a slight fruity smell. It's a very small doe foot, very small. And not a lot of product is going on there. I'm having to dip in again. Not much of a bottle either, pretty small. Mind you though, it's a lip gloss and a liquid lip on the other end, which is a beautiful colour. But we'll come to that later. I just wanted to juice this up. So I have that, and I have the foundation, which was $5.95 from Cosmetic Capital. I couldn't get the shade that I wanted at Woolies. I've been trying for ages. So this one is number 6 Golden Beige. They only have ivory at my Woolworths. I did get at Woolworths though the pressed powder to go with it in ivory. I thought that was quite a nice sort of translucent powder anyway. Might be good for traveling, we'll see. That was on special today for $5.50 at Woolies. This other lipstick, which I thought was rather nice, my colour for sure, in that sort of orangey terracotta colour. It's called a crayon, a lipstick, moisturising lipstick crayon, and you can see it's quite a slim format, which would be really great for handbags, traveling. And I think this was like $2.95 from Cosmetic Capital. So the lip gloss and lipstick combo I think was $4.95. And I even got an eyeshadow trio. This was $4.95. So you can see, I haven't opened it yet, but hopefully we'll see the colorway a bit better there when I open it, get it out of its packaging. I noticed that looks like there's 2 shimmers, or a satin matte, a shimmer, and possibly a matte, that dark purple shade there. I'm not sure. Now, the reason why I've chosen to do this is because my favorite liquid eyeliner, hands down, and I've tried many, I've tried Stiller, I've tried Too Faced, I've tried, $50 eyeliners, all of that, is this $5 jobby from Woolworths. It is sensational. I told Samantha Izundu to go and get one of these, and she's going to. This is Mud's felt tip black waterproof eyeliner. It is great. If you like to do a wing like I do, it's great. Even if you don't like to do a wing, it's also great. I get quite watery in my waterline from a lot of eyeliners. I don't find that with this. And I've repurchased this. I've lost track of how many times. So this is a favorite product, and that's what prompted me to do this video. I'm just going to prime my eyes. Oh, I haven't got a brow product. They do make a brow pencil, but the only color I could get was blonde. Yes, I know I am blonde, but I tend to find that blonde pencils are on my brows, they don't even show up. So I didn't get that. I couldn't find a brown to use, and I couldn't find a brow gel either. So I've just used another drugstore budget brand brow gel, and I will fill in my brows with the, which one will I use? Probably the LA Girl, which is a very budget brand as well. But I'm just going to prepare my eyes, my eyelids and my brows, and I'll be back soon. Okay, quite a decent quality compact, like it's not totally crap looking. Reminds me of the Revlon Oh, it's got a bit of a weird smell. Reminds me of the Revlon compact. Okay, let's swatch. Let's see what this is like. So I'm going into that darkest shade in that top corner there. Okay, it's not what I was hoping for. It's a satin matte. I thought that was going to be purple. It looks more grey. Okay, it is buildable. Okay, it does have a little bit of chunk to it. Now this is a quite a cool tone brown. I thought that was going to be shimmer. It's a satin matte. Oh, it has got a slight shimmer to it. That's nice. I like that one. And it's warmer than I thought. It's warmer on the skin than it looks in the pan. Okay, let's try this. Now, I don't know whether this is a topper shade or a highlighter or what. It doesn't really say. I guess you use it however you want. Anyway, let's just swatch it on the hand. Oh, it's pretty chalky. Yeah, okay, it's got some shimmer to it that's quite nice and subtle. It's very light, but not too icy. I'm not big on icy. So I'm going to put that one straight on the inner corner right now with my fourth finger, the same finger I do most things with on my face. So why do I do that? Well, other fingers are too strong. You apply too much pressure. So when I'm putting eye cream on or applying my eye primer, the fourth finger is about as much pressure as you need to be applying. And you don't tend to put too much on because the pressure is less in that finger. Well, that's brightened the area, hasn't it? Let's have I'm a bit dry there, aren't I? It is quite dry. This formula, it's not creamy, that's for sure. But it's definitely brightening. Now, if I had oilier eyelids, it's funny, you know, because that primer doesn't normally... Okay, we'll see how it pans out, shall we? Let's get on with the rest of the shadow. I'm taking this sort of a brush, a pointy fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in with that brown shade. Is there kick up? Let's see. Not really. Is there anything getting onto the brush? I don't know. Okay, let's find out. Oh yeah, it's picked up. So I'm just doing a quick sweep in the crease. This is more, I would consider this a contour shade. So you can pull it out there a bit and create that lift. So I'm just bringing it back in towards the inner corner in a sort of a V. And you can see I'm not being too careful because there's not a lot of pigment there, is there? It's very, very subtle. Okay, so let's do the other eye now. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I've done the other eye. Now I'm going to go back in with that deepest shade in the corner, which I thought was purple. But anyway, it looked to be in the picture online when I was looking to buy it. So I'm just going to apply that in the outer third, and I'm going to take that in under the lower lash line to act as a liner of sorts. Smoky eye effect, I guess. Oh, look, it does have a purple. Yeah, there's definitely some purple there. Do I look like I've been punched? It will all hopefully make a bit more sense once I've done the rest of the makeup. And you know, I always do my eyes first because, well, I didn't know if there was going to be heaps of fallout or, you know, any of those sorts of issues that can happen. That is quite a pretty purple in real life. I hope it's translating on camera. So this is so far subtle to go on, like one swipe, very subtle, but definitely buildable. All right, look, there's heaps of kick up in the pan now, isn't there? Right, I'm gonna have to find a cleanish brush and sweep that off the white bit, because I want to actually put some up underneath there, under the brow bone, like so. This is a highlighter brush I'm using, you can see. So I will actually use this as a highlighter as well, this shade. Just cleaning up under there. There's quite a bit of fallout there from that deepest shade. So I look really dark there, don't I? So Mud, I don't even know if Mud do a mascara. I've never seen it, if they do. So I won't be using their mascara, and I won't be using, what mascara will I use today? I'll have to think about that. And I couldn't find a concealer either, but I'm going to use my OXX concealer, which I really love. And it's an Australian brand from Kmart. This is a really good concealer, folks. And it's like $5 too. I was in Kmart earlier. They still have it. Actually, they've been, like, the stock has been really low in Kmart for a long time. But today, it was quite full. I was there looking for travel size of everything because we're going away soon. So, all right, that's on. Let's get into some foundation. No, I'll do the eyeliner first. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Okay. I know this works. Look at that, super easy. Black. No skip on textured eyelid. It's just, for me, it's just perfect. It's not too chunky, like not too fat, the tip. It's the right thickness. And of course it's buildable. So like 2-3 swipes, I'm done. And it's, so the color payoff is really good. This is an excellent product. Not just for the price. This is just an excellent product. And I'm so glad that it's so accessible for you all. This one is always available at Woolies. I just throw it in my shopping trolley when I'm there doing my groceries. I think, oh yeah, it's probably time for a new one. Mind you though, it lasts a long time. It's not like, gosh, I had a high-end felt tip liner that lasted 2 weeks recently. I was so angry. 2 weeks and it had dried out completely. Like, you know, when your kids leave the texture lids off and you find them, first of all, they're on your carpet, that drives you crazy. And then you think, no, because it's dried out. There we go. Perfect. So easy, so easy. And because I've got textured lids, I've got asymmetry. This corner of the eye does something does something different to this corner of your eye. I don't have to fuss around because this is so soft, but still firm enough to be workable. Right, foundation. Let's open it. I'm a bit excited. This is quite a nice packaging. I think this is a glass bottle. Flawless Finish Foundation. It is a glass bottle. Well, there you are. All right, let's give it a shake. It says flawless skin all day. My shade that I chose was number 6, Golden Beige. I'm not really golden, I'm more neutral, but you know, there's only like 4 shades in their range, I think. Yeah, that's probably not ideal, is it? In this day and age to just have those that so few shades. But anyway, let's give it a shake. All right, I'm putting it on my back of my hand. 2 pumps to start with. Possibly a bit yellow, but we'll see. It has a fresh smell. I wouldn't say it was fragranced. I have no primer on. Did I mention that? I think I mentioned that. So that's 2 small pumps on me. I've gone in with another pump. And I think the shade is actually okay. I have a big pimple right, oh, not a big pimple, but I have a pimple right there. My tretinoin is definitely, my skin is in purge mode at the moment. It's funny because I've been using the tretinoin for over a year now, and it's sort of not done much purging. And I was starting to wonder if it was doing anything at all. And now recently, yep, most definitely purging. So if you're using tretinoin, tell me your experiences of it. Prescription retinol, for those who don't know what tretinoin is, which is most people. I admit that. Oh, sorry, I should have mentioned. I look at my mum, I said to her, well, maybe you could try this, Mum. And she's like, what is that? What are you talking about? Oh, sorry, I forget that I have my own language when it comes to skin that most people don't know. But I guess if you're here watching this, you probably know a bit more than most people, because you're interested in beauty anyway. Okay, slightly yellow, but I think we can survive. Now, did I say that that lip gloss had a berry smell? I'd actually describe it as a cherry flavour now that it's been on for a while, and it has faded. It's gone away, so it's not like it's tasting yucky or anything. You know, it's pretty skin-like. Hasn't covered all my redness. I would describe this as, let's see if we can build it up a bit more. Going in a bit harder now. I'm just going to put it where those, you know, where the redness is worst. Across there. I have the slightest amount of self-tan on, like, I mean, slight. I've got to build it up too before I go away. I think it makes my skin look pretty nice. That, you know, colour, so when the colour subdues, should look okay. So I'm going to go in with that OXX concealer. The lid just keeps coming off my, you know, it's a Kmart concealer, so. I think I've said to you recently, I'm not wearing a lot of concealer anymore. Like the under eye concealer thing. I'm hardly doing that now. Because, I don't know, it just didn't seem, doesn't seem necessary. That's what I want to say. It just doesn't seem necessary. And if it's not necessary, then why waste your time doing it, huh? Because who's got time for unnecessary things in their makeup routine or anything, really? Now, where's my concealer brush? There it is. This is just an LA Colors one. It's quite good. It's got a nice applicator end and a fluffy end, which I like. It's not lifting. I would certainly hope it didn't. This is one of my favorite concealers, so yeah. I was, you know, not expecting it to. All right, that's blended well, I think. Yep. Okay, I'm just going to pat down with my sponge a little more. My sponge looks kind of dirty, but it's actually just stained. I can't, the cream bronzer just seems to stain my sponge. This is a Real Technique sponge. These last for ages. Okay. Now I haven't got mascara on because I don't have an OXX or a LA Girl or a Mud mascara. So I think I will just put on a L'Oreal one. I'll be back in a second. I decided to go with an Essence one. Cheaper, $7, Target. Love Essence mascaras, love them all. All of them that I've tried, I've loved. They make so many different sorts, but they have just really nailed the mascara situation very well. I have to say, I really do like this colour scheme of this trio in eyeshadow. And I've built it up a bit, but I think it's quite, for me, quite subtle and nice. And could be more subtle. Pretty. I'm not going to put any eyeliner in my waterline today. I'm just going to leave it like that because I've got that smoky eye thing going on. Right, pressed powder. Let's open that. Let's apply it. I like the way my skin looks. I'm really quite happy with that. Now this is quite a nice little component. If I can get it out of the blister pack. Any day now. Here we go. Similar to the eyeshadow trio. Not terrible. And easy to open. Didn't have to, you know, do that grinding thing you sometimes do. Well, I like that embossing. That's really cute. Okay, let's get the, what will I use? A big brush. I'll use my double-ended angle brush. Oh, there's a lot of kick up then. Look. See that? It's not going on cakey though. Like it's maybe a little cakey. I won't be powdering my whole face. Only really these center areas because I'm quite liking that dewiness on the outer portion. But we want to see how it wears and all of that too, so I have to put it in the T-zone. It's grabbed on a little bit. Keeping in mind I have no primer on, just a facial moisturizer. And I didn't even put sunscreen on because, you know, sometimes that changes the makeup outcome too. But I will be trying it with sunscreen, obviously, because I don't go outside without sunscreen on. So yeah, I have to know myself how it's going to pan out. I wish they'd had a blush. I did not find a blush. What can I use as a blush? Anything? I wonder if I could use I'm going to use the lipstick. Let's use the lipstick as the blush. This one, because that's like such a good colour for me. So let's see how it goes, because you know you can always multitask with most products. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. Okay, so let's go in like that. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's going to look good if I can blend it out. And will I end up wearing it on the lips? I probably will, because then I'll match a bit better, won't I? Hey, that's working. So all these cream brushes that are like super dominating all TikTok and Instagram, they're just lipsticks in another format. Wow, that is nice. That has worked. It smells nice, like fresh laundry. Funny thing to say, but that's what it smells like. I'm a bit excited. Multitasking with a $3.95 product. Oh, this shade is so pretty. So what I'll do is, because I've got the two lipsticks and the lipstick, the dual-ended one with the gloss, obviously I want to see that, you want to see that too. So I'll put them both on. I'll put that one on and then take it off, and then I'll put the other one on. But as a blush, that's a winner. The colour is, can you see? I cannot. What did I, sunset nude. Sunset nude, like a lot. I'm going to put a little bit more here. Tapping with the fingers is really good when you don't know, when you're using something like this, that you don't know how it's going to go. Of you using something for the first time, because you can always put more on. But once you put a cream product on, you're sort of like, okay, it's there now, and I have to take all my makeup off to take it off. So it's best just to go in slowly. I really like that component too. That's very cute. Okay, I will put on some lipstick now. Give me a second. Okay, here's the liquid lip. I think this is going to go nicely with the eye. Look. Once again, not a lot of product on the small doe foot. Has a quite chemically smell. Don't know about that. No string. Look how it's all like blotchy, patchy. It's separating very fast. Starting to dry now. We'll see what happens once it dries. In the meantime, I'm going to put that third shade on, the light one, as a highlighter. And we'll see. Oh yeah, it's starting to dry, really dry now. It's a beautiful pink. So the kick up, fallout, whatever you want to call it, is a bit of a problem. But this was what? How much did they say this was? That's worked. That side looks nicer, doesn't it? Okay, lipstick. It's settled into every line. That's feeling rather dry and like my lips are being sort of stretched, and it looks that way too, doesn't it? All right, I'm going to take it off and let's try the other color. Okay, I've taken off that lipstick and I'm going to try this shade, which I used as a blush. This is like a color that I wear more often than pink, straight up pink. But the pink went better with the eye look. That is a lot creamier. It's comfortable. I don't have a lip liner, I'm sorry. That feels good. I think that's a nice shade, just not with the eye makeup, but an everyday shade for me, because I like to wear these terracotta tones. And this is like a really wearable one. This is not too dark. And it's creamy. And it's not tacky. And it's not settling into every single line. And it was fairly easy to go on. I like this nice slim format, which I like these days. Makes it easier with textured lips, doesn't it, folks? So that is basically it. That is the face of mud. It's a face of mud. I didn't mean to say it, but that's how it came out. So almost a full face of mud with a few other cheapies thrown in. But basically everything I've used today, eyeshadow palette, lipstick as blush and as lipstick, the foundation, the pressed powder, the liner, of course, which is a favorite product, always will be, under $30 for all of that. And I don't think that this is bad. I actually think this is quite a nice wearable look, they're quite nice wearable products. And I will definitely be wearing the lipstick again, for sure. The foundation, I need to wear it. Oh, actually, it's feeling kind of tacky, so there is a dewiness there, folks. Not just from the lipstick as blush either. So that's good. It might actually suit dry skin. Yes! We might not have to, have crumbly bits all over the place today, which would be good. So that's it. And I will keep you updated as to how the foundation wears and other things like the lipstick. But the one no was really this. Loved the shade, but it was that liquid lip from a few years ago where, you accentuated every line. The lip gloss was okay. I'd say it's okay. But this was the standout product, apart from the eyeliner, because I use this as a blush. So if I could find another shade or other shades in this format, I will. This is a nice lipstick formula that also doubles as quite a decent blush. All right, thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to do the thumbs up and subscribe, and please share.